There's something special about hunting the rut in South Texas. It's why I moved to Texas. There's just nowhere else in the country where the whitetail rut is this intense. That brush country, these bucks are like ghosts. They vanish into the brush. And then appear on a sendero. One step into this thick brush and they just disappear. With these ranches being managed as intensely as they are, with these tight buck-to-doe ratios, it makes these deer callable. When the rut's in full swing, you can rattle, grunt, snort, wheeze, and have an opportunity to call a deer in just about every time you hit those horns together. That's a big deer. He's got to stop. Just tell me when to stop. Right here. I'm gonna need a yardage. What's the yardage?
243. Take him when you're ready.
Here we go. This week we are fortunate to be hunting with the guys from Nature Blinds in South Texas, and this ranch is phenomenal. We've hunted here in years past. We've killed some great bucks. And the one thing you know for sure, when you step on this property, you have the opportunity to shoot a world-class whitetail. Time to get in the truck, head to South Texas, and maybe get a chance at a giant South Texas whitetail.
An animal, true to its ferocious nature, is savage. An untamed, uninhabitable, and unwelcoming place is savage. A relentless, fierce, wild person is savage. Takes to be a savage. The Savage Outdoors is brought to you by Savage Arms, the definition of accuracy, and Field and Stream, where traditions begin.
How many hunters out there like wet feet? I know I'm not one of those guys. Every day when I come in, I put my boots on my Pete shoe dryer. It's great for drying up sweat. It makes your boots last longer. And if you do get wet, you fell in that creek or you stepped in a big puddle of water and your boots are soaked, you can dry them up and you don't have to worry about putting on wet boots. Check out Pete shoe dryers and all the great products they make. They've got them from travel Pete's all the way up to the big Advantage Pete where you can dry anything in less than 3 hours. Check out Pete shoe dryers. Let's get back to Savage Outdoors. When we're on trips, traveling all over the country, North America really, doing hunts here on Savage Outdoors, there's one thing that is very important and we always have in our bag or our pack when we're traveling. That's our Otis cleaning kits, so we can keep our guns looking good and shooting good no matter where we're at or what hunt we're on. These kits are small, don't take up hardly any room, and every kit has everything you could possibly need to keep your gun shooting like you want it. Otis Technologies. Let's get back to Savage Outdoors. We're headed to South Texas hunting with the guys from Nature Blinds this week. We've done this hunt the last couple years, and it's a hunt I look forward to every year. South Texas, home of some giant bucks. And this ranch is definitely no exception to that. They manage this place intensely and they've got giant deer. I've hunted here 2 years before. This is my third trip down and I've seen them. I know they're there. When you step foot on this property, you might kill a giant whitetail. And that's why I love coming down here to hunt. The rut's on. We're gonna rattle, we're gonna spot and stalk. There's one deer in particular that he's been sending me some trail cam pictures of I'd love to get a crack at. Let's get to South Texas and get this started.
We're just cruising around trying to get the lay of the land and see what we can see, doing a little scouting. Glassing down these arrows. I hadn't seen but a couple does so far, but it's pretty hot today. There's something just walked across the road up there.
Yep.
Oh yeah, there's a second deer there. Looks like a doe.
Yep, there's another doe. There's a buck behind her, Mike. Hey, that's a good deer. That's a good deer.
All right.
We're gonna have to stalk him. Let's
All
go.
right. You want to switch over? You carry the shield and you watch. Just tell me when I can move. Are you sure that's him?
Yeah, he's running that doe. Let's move up while we can.
Go.
Yeah, let's go.
Just tell me if I need to stop. I'm not even gonna look. You just tell me what's going on.
He's running her right towards us. She's 245. She's 245.
He's trotting right at us.
Go. Another 70 yards.
Just tell me when to stop.
Right here, right here.
I'm gonna need a yardage. Just, you're gonna have to stop.
Take him when you're ready.
The Savage Outdoors is brought to you by Field and Stream, where traditions begin. Bad Boy Buggies, Bushnell Optics, Hunter Safety System, Spy Point and most innovative trail and action cameras, True Glow, Whack-'em Broadheads, Conquest Scents, Real Tree, Family, Friends, and the Outdoors, Elite Archery, the world's most shootable bow, Fusion Ammunition, tough, accurate, lethal, 10-point crossbows, Thermacell, Nature Blinds, Otis Technologies, Pete Shoe Dryer, and Raptor Razor, the ultimate field dressing knives.
Hi, I'm Mike Stroff. I have a question for you. For all you guys out there shooting mechanical broadheads, why would you shoot a mechanical broadhead and take the risk of not getting that pass through if you had a fixed blade, cut on impact head that'll fly as good or better than any mechanical in the industry? Check out Whack-'em Broadheads. You know, here on Savage Outdoors, we hunt all over the country. We've got multiple properties that we hunt. I'm an outfitter as well, and I've got over 200 trail cams in the field that I'm using throughout the whole season. I do not have time for cameras not to work or cameras to fail me. When I get to a location, I've got to know where the bucks are. I've got to be able to get on them and up my odds at an opportunity at a good deer. With my clients and my outfitting businesses, same thing. When my guides go run the cameras, they've got to be working. And that's why we use Spy Point cameras. These cameras are awesome. They never let us down. We get up to 15,000 pictures on a set of batteries. If you want a great trail cam, check out Spy Point cameras.
That's a big deer. He's gonna have to stop. Just tell me when to stop.
Right here, right here.
I'm gonna need a yardage. What's the yardage?
243. Take him when you're ready.
He's gonna, here we go.
I cannot believe this happened this way. This is the giant 12 point that Ryan's been talking about. He had a bow blind set up. He's been getting pictures of him every day, and this is what happens during the rut. This buck finds a hot doe, and he's almost a mile away from where we thought we were going to be hunting him the next morning. We see this buck, he's on a doe, and you just can't pass up an opportunity at a deer like this. There he is. We grab the stalking shield. We start to stalk. We close the distance. We get a shot. This is a true once-in-a-lifetime giant South Texas typical whitetail. I can't believe this happened this way.
Yeah. Ryan walked right up here and looked over in the grass. He's laying right there. Let me unload this because I'm too nervous to do anything stupid. All right, this is the buck that we came to hunt with the bow. And we're out just scouting, looking around tonight, and he is almost a mile from where he's supposed to be. That's what happens during the rut. I see a white belly right there. God, this is huge. Oh my God.
No ground shrinkage.
No. Oh, man, thank you.
Dude, good shot.
Oh.
I'm sorry that he's so far from his home territory, but we found him on accident. That's how it works.
Oh. All right, the gun is empty. I'm not doing anything crazy except yelling with this. Oh my God. Look at that. Man, thank you, sir.
Good shot.
That's awesome. Quartering to me.
I told you I had one picked out, but I didn't think he was this far.
Oh, look at the beam length on that deer. Man, all right.
Look how big this deer is.
Ryan and his dad and the folks from Nature Blinds, they have a great ranch here. We've hunted here many times before. Have you ever seen anything that looks like that? Yeah. Just like that deer last year I shot. They got all that purling on the bottom of them. Yeah. And I'm telling you, this buck, how many years have you known this deer?
I've known this deer for 3 years. This deer's 7.5 years old.
And he started sending me pictures and he goes, hey, you want to come hunt this deer? And I seriously text you back. You can look at your text. I was like, serious question? And he said, yeah. I was like, when do you want me there? Tomorrow, next day? This was weeks ago. I'd have come anytime. And we had a spot he was coming to with the bow on the spy point cameras. You were seeing him. Yep. Had a nature blind put in place, ready to go. And we're out scouting, you know, just checking things out. And that is the biggest buck I've ever shot in Texas.
Congratulations.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate that.
I'm glad
it gets no better than this right here.
The Elite Shootability Challenge. Go take it. Go to your local pro shop. Check out what Elite has out there today. The new Synergy, the Energy 35, the Energy 32. These bows are the smoothest drawn, best shooting bows I've ever shot, and that's why I made the switch. Take the Elite Shootability Challenge. Let's get back to Savage Outdoors.
We're pretty lucky here on Savage Outdoors. We've got one of the best cooks in the country as far as hunting camp goes, Uncle Randy. And one of his favorite tools is his can cooker. When we're out all day hunting long hours, got a big group of guys, you can come in, put anything you want in that can cooker. You can prepare your entire meal in it, put it on the stove, turn it on, and literally walk away and come back in 45 minutes and you have a meal. You can feed big groups and it's easy to clean up. You have one pot to clean, that's it. Can cooker, check out all the great meals it makes. Let's get back to Savage Outdoors.
The Savage Outdoors is brought to you by Wild Game Innovations Buck Commander Hex Feeder sets up quick and brings deer in fast. Evolved Harvest Throw and Grow Extreme Oats. Grow more groceries per acre. Campbell Cameras huge inventory reduction sales going on now. Crossbreed holsters carry concealed, carry comfortably. Carry the Cross. Cooler Buck portable walk-in cooler system.
Well, we came down here with the intention of bow hunting. We've got some nature blinds set out in some great locations. We pulled some spy point cameras, and there's a giant 9-point coming in on a real regular basis to this one stump blind. The day before, we spotted a huge non-typical and Ryan kind of put his name on him. He was going to go try to find this deer. So I sent my cameraman Jacob with Ryan after that giant buck we had the encounter with. I wish Ryan would have just been able to get on him when we saw him because he was a pure giant, but we wanted to kill him on film. So I set up in this nature blind by myself. Haven't done this in a while. Going to try to film this hunt by myself with no cameraman.
Finally, I got a chance to get out with my bow. I came down here to hunt that buck we killed with the rifle with the bow. We saw him a mile from where we were thinking we could get him with the bow. Couldn't pass up that opportunity, but I really wanted to bow hunt. So Ryan is off chasing that giant buck we saw yesterday, and I hope he gets him. And I came over here. There's a big 9-point they're talking about that comes into this blind. And we came and pulled the spy point camera yesterday, and he was here. The thing about this spot is we're right in the middle of the brush here with this nature blind's been here a while, and these deer come in here to feed. So, I mean, they're just going to be here. It's going to be hard to see them coming. He's right in front of us. He just stepped out. Just stepped out right here. Just over this. Oh gosh, that's crazy. That was the buck we came here to kill, the big 9. I wanted to bow hunt. We checked cameras yesterday. This buck was here, and he's down right here. We're hunting with the guys from Nature Blinds, and I got him out of my stump blind. Heck yeah. Yeah, I think so. I think he went down right there.
Congratulations.
Thanks, man. That's that deer. I knocked an arrow, but I don't think we need to. I shot him right in that opposite shoulder, low right there in the heart. There's my arrow right here. Man, look at that buck. How about it? Thank you. God, look at that, man. You were right. You were like, Mike, if you see that 9, he's no joke. And really, he's almost a 10. He's tried to grow that G4 right there, but look how dark those horns are. 3 years in a row, killed a buck out of the stump blind on this place. I'm telling you, you guys have got some giant deer, and we've been really, really lucky. This ranch has been good to us, and I really want to thank you and your dad for letting us come down here and hunt with you.
Anytime.
I'm telling you, check out Nature Blinds, check out that Stock and Shield. If you'll let me, I'll come back and do this again.
Next year.
Man, this is awesome.
Perfect week of hunting here in South Texas, and I say it all the time. This is why I love hunting the Texas Rut, and 2 giant whitetails on the ground to prove why I love it. I mean, it was a great hunt. Special thanks to the folks at Nature Blinds, Ryan Duncan, Max Duncan. Thank you so much for letting us come down here and hunt with you guys year after year. It's a privilege to be able to hunt a ranch that is managed to this degree and to have bucks of this caliber running all over the place. Just incredible. It's just an awesome place, and thank you guys very much for having us. First buck, biggest buck I've ever killed in Texas, a true 6x6, 12-point, perfect rack. Second buck, I was able to go out by myself, haven't done that in years filming, and kill one with the bow. I had a lot of fun doing it, and both these hunts really show you how those Nature Blind products really work. The first hunt, that Stock and Shield, we got out, we had to stalk that buck down that wide open sendero and close the distance, and I had a great rifle rest once we set up to take the shot. The second buck, that stump blind, Ryan had put it out in a great location for bow hunting. I killed that deer in less than 20 yards. He never knew I was there. Perfect setup. That's why I love using Nature Blind products. Thanks for watching Savage Outdoors. We had a great time in South Texas this week. We'll see you next week.
This segment of Savage Outdoors is brought to you by Evolved Harvest Premium Forage Seed. This is not your row crop seed bought at a co-op. This forage seed doesn't die once it's nipped. Evolved Harvest continues to grow all season long, producing more groceries per acre and ultimately more deer on your land to hunt.
Hey, I want to take a quick second and talk to you about another one of the great feeds that Wild Game Innovations come out with, the Bucker Up. This is the ripened apple. Basically what this is an apple trail mix. It's a powder attractant. With this product, you put it out. I put it right here just a couple feet in front of my camera. You know, and all the deer passing by are gonna come by and try this. I mean, typically, if I feed the same feed over and over in the same area, once they try it and they like it, they're gonna keep coming back to it. And we use it during the season and after the season to see what bucks made it through the season. Bucker Up, ripened apple from Wild Game Innovations. Check it out, try it, it works.
The Savage Outdoors is brought to you by Savage Arms, the definition of accuracy. Field and Stream, where traditions begin. Bad Boy Buggies. Bushnell Optics. Hunter Safety System. Spy Point and most innovative trail and action cameras. True Glow. 10-point crossbows. Conquest Scents. Whack-'em Broadheads. Elite Archery, the world's most shootable bow. Can Cooker. Field and Stream. Fusion Ammunition. Tough, accurate, lethal. Thermacell. Nature Blinds. Peat Shoe Dryer. And Raptor Razor, the ultimate field dressing knife.